What is an adverbial phrase? Very simply, it's a phrase that does the job of a verb. And there are several different types. I'll start with just a bit of revision. A normal adverb, for example, she will sit quietly. There's only one word, it's not a phrase. Here, she will sit in silence. We have an adverbial phrase. The adverbial part here starts with a preposition in, and it doesn't contain a verb. If I add a verb, for example, she will sit like a sleeping mouse, because we have the verb sleeping, this has now got a verb, that's now an adverbial clause. Remember these three things. An adverbial phrase does the job of an adverb. That is, it describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. It always starts with a preposition, and it contains no verbs. There are three main types of adverbial phrase. Adverbs describing the manner of a verb. For example, she will sit in silence. He ran as fast as the wind. She talks over the top of everyone else. An adverb of time. I'll brush my teeth in a minute. After that, I will rinse my toothbrush. I do this every day. And an adverb of place. He slowly climbs into the front of the car. The girls sat in their usual place at the back of the classroom. Now it's your turn. I want you to pause the video and try to find all of the adverbial phrases in this short excerpt. Right, if you're all done, I'll move to the next slide. I have underlined the verbs so that we can see which verb the adverbial phrases are describing. All of the boys on the island except Piggy, Ralph, Simon and the two tending the pig were grouped on the turf. On the turf is an adverbial phrase. It has no verb. It starts with a preposition and it's describing how the boys were grouped. They were laughing, singing, lying, squatting or standing on the grass. On the grass is describing how they were laughing, singing, lying, squatting or standing. Holding food in their hands. But to judge by the greasy faces, the meat eating was almost done and some held coconut shells in their hands. In their hands describes how they held the coconut shells and were drinking from them before the party had started. Here we've got the adverbial phrase before the verb. A great log had been dragged into the centre of the lawn, and Jack, painted and garlanded, sat there like an idol. There were piles of meat on green leaves near him, and fruit and coconut shells full of drink. Full of drink is not an adverbial phrase because it's not describing a verb. It's describing the noun coconut shells. I hope that's been helpful for you.